butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Hey boys and girls, it is Mr. Shaw. So today I'm going to read you guys a story called Anca's Journey. So Anca's Journey is a story that is actually a chapter book. And there are 5 different chapters in here. The first one is 1001. The next one is The Letter. Then L is for Lane. Then L is Island. And the last chapter is A New Life. Because this book is longer than what we normally read together, I'm going to break this up into 5 different days. So the first chapter we're going to read together that I'm going to read to you is 1001. So I want you to follow along as I read, and then there are going to be questions that we're going to pause at so that you could take a moment to write down your responses. Okay, let's begin. Read Eugene's letter, Anca, Mama said. Anca peered down at Mama from the top bunk. You've already heard it 1,000 times, Mama. The steamship rose and fell on an ocean wave. Anca held on to the rail to keep from rolling out of bed. We make it 1001, Mama insisted. First question. Ready? What is the setting so far in this story? Now look at the picture, boys and girls, and use it as a clue and take about 10 seconds to write down what is the setting of this story. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next. Mama turned to Mrs. Becker. Only 8 years old, and my Anca reads like a professor, Mama bragged. Now Eugene, he's only 20 and a big New York City success. So we've heard every day, Mrs. Becker muttered. Lucky we arrive tomorrow. Grandmother, Elsa said to Mrs. Becker, I like it when Anca reads, and so does Monkey. Mrs. Becker sighed. Okay, make it 1001. Hooray! Elsa shouted. The next question, we ready? How do you think Mrs. Becker feels about Isla? Why do you think she feels that way, and how can you tell? I'll give you about 10 seconds to answer those 2 questions. Again, how do you think Mrs. Becker feels about Isla? Why do you think she feels that way, and how can you tell? Next story, next page. Oops, sorry. Anca slipped her brother's letter from beneath her pillow. Smoothing the paper across her wood skirt, she began to read. Why do you think Anca kept her brother's letter between her pillow? Here's the next question, the third one. Why do you think Anca kept her brother's letter beneath her pillow? As you answer that question, that is the last page for this chapter, and those are the 3 questions you're supposed to answer. You could go back to the video. In the video, if you missed the questions, be sure to take a picture of your responses and upload it into Class Dojo in your portfolio. Until next time, Mr. Shaw.